Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today we're reviewing the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Narissa. Okay, she's the leader of the Withered branch. Adult collectibles for ages 15 and up. Okay, so I've just recently got into the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S stuff, particularly this Series 2 stuff. I really like it. So on the back it says, historical documentation. Narissa is the elder sister of Queen Solan, the current overruler of the elves. Elven hierarchy is complex, and given their long lifespans, elves give great thought to picking their leader. Narissa and Solan were in line for the crown, but the elven elves deemed Solan's attributes to be more worthy of overall leadership. Narissa believed herself to be the better candidate, and as the older sibling, the natural choice for the throne. Consumed by jealousy, she went into exile with over 300 of her loyalists. Calling themselves the Withered Branch, they went on an expedition to find a mythical weapon of mass destruction with the intention of using it to overthrow Queen Solan. At this time, her whereabouts are unknown. Temporal log. Narissa led her followers to a place called the Blasted Land, a toxic waste that is believed to hold innumerable strange and dangerous creatures. Hers is not the first expedition to disappear in the area. The Knights of Accord lost many of their number in the location as well. What could exist that could claim the lives of so many trained soldiers? And why are so many drawn to it when it's clear that none can survive? Even now, many travel to the region to seek the rumoured fortunes and incredible power that is said to be there. These travellers rarely return, and never with their minds and bodies intact. And on the back you see some of the other ones available in that wave. Okay, so on that back I haven't got Knight of Accord, but I have got the others. If not here, then coming, I'll be reviewing those in time. Now what's really nice about these Boss Fight Studio Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S is you can reseal the packaging if you want after, which is a really nice touch. And you've got the nice cards which you can keep with all the information about the character you've got. Very easy to take out. Really got the collector in mind. Then you've got your figure here and the accessories. So in the accessories in this bag we have a base, a dagger and two hands. Here we have the quiver, some spare arrows, her crossbow, her head, and the spearhead, and the figure itself. So let's have a quick look at her, first of all. So being in Boss Fight Studios, you know this is going to be very, very good articulation, great in the shoulders, great on you have a single elbow joint, but hey, that's good. You get 90 degrees, which is all you need. You've got the wrist swivel, which is nice. Same on both sides. Head is your left, right, down and up slightly, but the armor does get in the way with the hair. Legs go out really far. You've got the double knee joints getting a real tight bend there, and the feet are left, right and up, down on the ankles with the waist turn and flexation. Articulation is fantastic, the sculpt is fantastic, the paint app is not bad. I mean, because it's quite a dark looking figure, there's not a lot of paint apps on there. So it's got the white hair, you've got the white eyebrows, you've got the eyes, which you can maybe not see on there, the sort of blue and a bit of metallic paint, and then the dark grey skin tone. Nice looking figure, I like this. I might be doing a bit of paint work on some of the clothes stuff, but I think I'll keep the skin tone the same for now. I want to have a look at the alternative head, just a pop off, and I've taken the neck joint out there. Don't take the neck joint out because this makes it more difficult to... typical. Neck joint comes out, it makes it more difficult with the other head in, except this one comes with a neck joint, so I'm talking bollocks. So excuse my language and excuse me there. Okay, so pop the new head. Okay, I prefer this one slightly more, not because of the blue hair, because the ears are bigger. This one's more menacing, but I like this slightly bigger ears, far more elven-like than the smaller ones. They both are pointed. Both head sculpts are nice. The hair's pretty well done. Articulation again is fantastic on this. Cannot complain whatsoever. Even got little abs there as well. Accessories, got the quiver, and the crossbow and the arrows. I'll take the crossbow out now. I'll leave the arrows in there because they're easy to lose. See how she can how well she can hold this. From the crossbow, there's no real way to hold it with these little figures in hand, which is a bit of a shame. Well, not too bad, I guess, like this. You'll see in a second. Let me just pose her first. So she's holding like that at the moment, which is not a bad pose. I'll put the white up behind to see better, because it's a dark figure. It'd be nice to add some sort of hand underneath to hold properly, so I could pose better with the actual shooting weapon, but they've gone for more accuracy as opposed to let's make it easier to hold. It is a nice looking weapon here. Got the little groove on top to rest your arrows in, which is nice. There's no hole in the quiver for the loose arrows, I don't think. Let me have a look. Let's pop this out. Well, there is a hole, but I think that's only going to be for maybe one arrow, not two. And this has got a plug which can plug in on her back here, it appears. Get the head down first. Move the armor out slightly, and that should plug in. But it should plug in here, but I'm not getting any joy on that in a second. I need to push it a bit harder. Okay. So the quiver can plug into her back there, which looks quite good, quite effective, and is easy to take out. Again, it's a great looking figure. Her other hands are in these. Have a look. I have to open this up to see properly because it's black background with the dark coloured hands, so it's difficult to make out exactly what configuration or how her hands are posed. Okay, so they're posed in holding and a backwards flexation, so this is more for the crossbow to hold properly, I assume. Two little hands there. Oh, and it's two daggers she's got, which is quite a nice touch. I reckon she'll look quite good having a couple of daggers instead of the crossbow as well. Quite effective, and get those in there. She holds these nice and tight, which is good. Makes it like some sort of menacing assassin as well. That's really quite nice. This is a really nice figure. If you haven't got any of the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures, particularly the Series 2, I would recommend it. Series 1 is more Greek mythology. I've got a couple of those and some more coming on the way. They're really nice too, but I quite prefer the fantasy slightly more. These are really nice figures, I have to say. They do look really nice. You know, so if you've got some sort of fancy dio to go with them, or a fantasy castle, they look fantastic, and they do scale really well for the 3.5 inch range. If I show this against, let me see, what else have I got here? Okay, so here I have a Spider-Man, Marvel Legends Spider-Man, 3.75 inch, and he's got a bent leg. Thank you, Hasbro, sorry. You can see that she scales slightly taller than him. If I compare to Vulture, he is taller because he's got those really long ass legs and the Vulture feet there. So the scaling is really nice as well. If I compare, let me see what else, one more, to a really big warmonger from Iron Man. Now he'll just tower over everything. But you can see one more time that the scaling is good, and she does look really good as well, though I think she would lose this fight somehow. Okay, so this is Narissa figure from Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S, and it's from their Wave 2, their Series 2. Very, very nice figure, great articulation, great accessories, and it's easy to pop the head off and the wrists off and change the hands and so forth. And it's interchangeable with other accessories from the range. It'd be nice to see a bit more paint up in the actual clothes as of just being black. So I may paint the boots perhaps, or maybe the clothes, I'm not sure, but it is a good figure. And you can take this chest section off and the sort of waist section there off too, and interchange those with other stuff if you so please. Very nice figure, very happy with this. It looks the part, and I'm gonna look forward to customizing this a little bit in the future and posing it with my other fantasy line figures. This is awesome action. This is awesome action toys signing out, saying stay happy and keep collecting, and I'll be back soon with some more reviews.